Hey y'all, me and Josh with True Tall Tales and Whiskey are out here with Paige Courtney from Aisling Equine Therapy. They hit us up a while back to put on an event called Sharpens Iron at the Mesquite Arena on May 18th. But Paige, you want to tell us a little about what Aisling is and what y'all do?
Yeah, so we provide equine services, equine assisted therapies and services to veterans, active duty military, their surviving spouses, their dependents at no cost to them. And that is our goal, is that they will never have to pay for anything. So that's kind of the gist of it.
So how did y'all get involved with the Mesquite Rodeo, and how did this event come about?
Oh, man. So I've actually had the idea of a ranch rodeo for a long time. And I met Caleb just by happenstance, who works here for the rodeo. And, you know, I'd been trying to get in touch with the arena for a while, and I really honestly thought it was kind of out of reach. You know, I'm like, that's not going to happen. That's just a dream. So I ran across Caleb by accident, and I was like, well, you know, while I've got you held hostage, you know, I'm going to throw this at you.
Right.
And so I did, and had a meeting here at the arena the next day, and it just kind of went from there.
Well, to speak on behalf of us, we kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
For sure, me and Martin grew up in Mesquite, so to be walking through the Mesquite Arena with you taking that first meeting was a really cool event for us. So I kind of know the feeling you're talking about when it's like, we thought this was too big, but look at us. Like, here we are. It's pretty neat.
Well, and I just want you guys to know how grateful we are for y'all, because, you know, the fact of the matter is yes, we're having a rodeo, and yes, we're having a concert, but the bottom line is it's a fundraiser for us to be able to continue to help people, and so we're eternally grateful for y'all.
The feeling's mutual.
Thanks.
Because this is cool for us.
For sure. So there's some other nonprofits that are going to be involved with this event, I'm understanding?
Yeah, so, you know, I fully believe that, you know, when we work together, we have a bigger impact. And, you know, it's not just about Aisling, it's not just about whoever. And so one of my main goals from the very beginning was to involve as many nonprofits that provide resources for our veterans, first responders, and their families to be involved. So we're actually going to have a 501c3 concourse set up, bringing in other nonprofits. So list goes on and on. I think we're up to like 12 so far, but like a Badge of Honor, Patriot Paws, Patriot Anglers. Yeah, so they're all going to be here, because the goal is, you know, when everybody comes, they get to leave with a Rolodex of information to call when they need to.
Absolutely. So yeah, you brought us in to, help with everything and do the music stuff. So you want to talk about the lineup, Josh?
Yeah, let's get into that. First, we'll kick off things acoustically with Mr. Dakota Ritter. He has a very traditional country sound that is tailor-made for this event, so we all look forward to that. I believe that'll be during the rules meeting part of it. And then later on, after the rodeo, we'll be jumping on the big stage out in front of everybody.
Right here where we're sitting.
And Mr. Michael Summers and 30 Miles East, one of the founders of True Tall Tales and Whiskey originally, he will be taking the stage first, opening up for Mr. Corey Cross.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Yeah. But, yeah, it's really cool how you have everybody coming together for a nonprofit like this. And you said it's benefiting first responders and veterans.
Mm-hmm. And
awesome.
Their families. Yeah.
And, a bunch of the people we've had on the podcast, they're all veterans and everything. So it's really cool. Yeah. It kind of comes full circle.
Definitely. So what time will this kick off?
So doors open at 4. Rodeo starts at 7. And we'll have, obviously, the ranch rodeo will be the main event. And I know a lot of people aren't familiar with a ranch rodeo, so I kind of feel like I should explain that just a little bit.
For sure.
You know, so a traditional rodeo that you see on TV, you know, it's your barrels and your bulls and broncs and all those things. Well, a ranch rodeo is actually their teams. They're teams of 4, so we're bringing in 10 different ranches, all teams of 4 that will compete against each other in events that basically mimic what they do on the ranch every day. So branding, doctoring, wild cow milking, that's always entertaining. You know, we're also going to have a battle of the badges. So police departments, fire departments, going to get them to put bloomers on a cow, have a calf dressing.
Is there any way I can nominate Corey for the wild cow milking?
Hey, calm down. I didn't grow up on a ranch or nothing. This is new territory for me.
That makes it even better.
Right.
Yes.
But
Can we be our own team?
Yeah, you sure can.
I will gladly coach these guys up and let them participate. This sounds so fun, and we are really looking forward to it.
yeah, absolutely. And it seems like it's kind of been undersold a little bit so far. The amount of people you're talking about are actually going to be out here,
Yeah.
and we're still promoting it like this and bringing our own people too. It sounds like it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for letting us be involved and even being here today. Every time I walk in this building, it's just like the anticipation grows. We couldn't be more excited about it. All the artwork and videos are fixing to start coming out, and it's really getting real. We just finished our last event, so right now our sole focus is on this event, and it's just really exciting for us.
I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one that feels the getting real part. Because every day I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a day closer. So it's exciting.
For sure, for sure.
All right, so Paige, it was nice to meet you since I haven't met you before, and they have. Looking forward to the event May 18th at Mesquite Rodeo Arena. Thank y'all for tuning in to True Tall Tales and Whiskey.